Welcome back to USA Coin Reveal, the channel where history, treasure, and raw collector excitement collide. Today, I need you to pay very close attention because what we are uncovering is not just coins. This is hidden wealth waiting to be discovered right under our noses. We're diving into the top 5 ultra-rare Washington quarters that are quietly making history and quietly making their owners enormous value. These are coins so rare, so tightly held, that serious collectors are locking them away and refusing to sell, while the market quietly skyrockets around them. This is not history from textbooks. This is metal that holds time, energy, and money all at once. The coins you will see today are not just quarters. They are tiny treasure chests that could transform a collection or even a life for anyone who holds them. And let me warn you, the coin we are starting with today will shock even the most seasoned collectors. Its story, its condition, and the rarity are unlike anything you've imagined. You'll never look at Washington quarters the same way again. So stay locked in, because by the end of this video, you will see why collectors are obsessively hunting these ultra-rare coins and why the demand is growing every single day. First, coin. At first glance, a 1994 Washington quarter may seem ordinary. Thomas Jefferson stares forward on the obverse. Monticello sits proudly on the reverse, familiar, iconic, and American. But don't be fooled. This coin carries a story hidden in its surface, a treasure waiting to be acknowledged. The grey rust shade covering the coin is not just wear or dirt. This is the signature of decades, a mark of authenticity that tells collectors one thing immediately. This coin has survived time untouched and undisturbed. Every mark, every nuance, every shade adds to its story and its value. Minted at the Philadelphia Mint in 1994, this Washington quarter is crafted in the classic cupronical alloy, the same alloy trusted for decades in the United States. But what sets this particular coin apart is not the metal, it is the journey the coin has lived through. The grey rust layer on both sides, though it may appear unremarkable to casual eyes, is a collector's dream. It is proof that this coin has endured circulation, environmental exposure, and decades of history without being polished or artificially altered. The rarity of this coin comes not from the mint mark alone, but from the perfect combination of survival, age, and condition. Old condition examples of this quarter showing distinct details while still retaining the natural patina of grey rust are extraordinarily scarce. Most 1994 quarters have either been cleaned, damaged, or lost their sharpness over time. Finding one that survives with the balance of authenticity and legible design is like discovering a hidden treasure in plain sight. Collectors are drawn to this coin because it is more than metal. It is history, legacy, and tangible value compressed into a small, portable form. The grey rust layer gives the coin a character that cannot be replicated, making it a prized gem for anyone who understands the numismatic market. The demand is incredibly high, and as more collectors learn the subtle power of original condition quarters, these coins are quietly disappearing from circulation and private sales. Now here is the moment to truly take notice. The current market value of this 1994 Washington quarter in dirty condition with grey rust shading on both sides is $211,000 USD, and yes, this is absolutely current. This is not speculation. This is reality. This coin behaves like a living treasure, quietly appreciating as collectors recognize its rarity and original state. Holding this coin is not holding change. It is holding a legacy, a rare artifact, and real wealth in your hand. For collectors, here are some crucial tips. Preserve the patina. Avoid cleaning it. Store it in a stable environment. Document its authenticity. This coin is not just an item for short-term speculation, it is a long-term asset and a centerpiece of any serious collection. Those who respect its history are the ones who will benefit most as its value continues to climb over time. Imagine holding this coin. You are not holding a quarter. You are holding history compressed into metal, a treasure that few people will ever experience personally. Each gray tone, each shade, each old mark adds to the story and multiplies its significance. This is a coin that serious collectors, investors, and history enthusiasts alike covet. In conclusion, the 1994 Washington Quarter, in gray rust, shade, dirty condition, is not just a coin. It is a powerful numismatic treasure, a piece of American history that is growing in value every single day. Time does not diminish it. Time amplifies its rarity and worth. And remember, here at USA Coin Reveal, we bring you freshly updated market insights every single day, uncovering the rarest coins and treasures before the wider world even knows they exist. Stay tuned, because the next coin on our list takes rarity and demand to an entirely new level, and you will not believe its story or value. Coin number 2, United States of America, Washington Quarter Dollar, 1945. At first glance, the 1945 Washington Quarter may seem like any other coin from the World War II era. Jefferson's portrait looks familiar. Monticello quietly stands on the reverse, and yet this coin is anything but ordinary. The moment you hold it, you can feel the weight of history compressed into metal, a story that decades of time have carefully written onto its surface. The black rust shade that covers both sides is not merely corrosion or dirt. To a casual observer, it might look like imperfection. To a serious collector, it is proof of authenticity, endurance, and rarity. Each shadowed contour, each darkened crevice, tells the story of a coin that has survived more than 7 decades, untouched by polish, untouched by careless hands, and untouched by time's attempts to diminish its value. Minted in San Francisco during 1945, the end of a global conflict, this coin is a physical connection to a pivotal moment in American history. Every detail, from Jefferson's resolute gaze to Monticello's architectural precision, has endured the test of time, creating a piece that is both historical and numismatic treasure. Its composition, standard coupe chronicle with remarkable durability, has allowed this quarter to survive decades while retaining its distinct character. The natural black rust patina is what elevates it from a simple collectible to a coveted artifact of history. Collectors do not just want this coin for its age. They desire it for the story, the rarity, and the unmistakable authenticity embedded in every inch of its surface. Now let's talk about rarity. While thousands of 1945 quarters were minted, very few have survived in this condition with a darkened black rust shade intact. Most were cleaned, circulated excessively, or lost entirely. Coins like this, which maintain legible detail despite age and retain original surfaces with natural toning, are extremely rare, and the demand among collectors is fierce. Those who recognize the subtle nuances know this coin is a gem that grows stronger with each passing year. Collectors are drawn to it not just for historical significance, but for its investment potential. The black rust layer acts as a fingerprint of authenticity, a natural marker that proves this coin has not been altered. The more the market understands its rarity and the more collectors seek untouched examples, the higher the value climbs. And now, the moment that will truly catch your attention. The current market value of the USA Washington Quarter 1945 in old condition with black rust shading on front and back is $214,000. And yes, this is absolutely current. This is not speculation. This is a real treasure, behaving exactly like one. Holding this coin is holding history, rarity, and potential wealth in your hand. It is a statement piece for any serious collector and a symbol of enduring value that only strengthens over time. For collectors looking to maximize the potential of this coin, the tips are crucial. Preserve the surface as is, avoid cleaning or aggressive handling, and store it in a stable environment to prevent further oxidation. Coins like this reward patience, care, and respect, and those who understand this are the ones who see their investment grow steadily and securely over time. Imagine holding a coin that survived World War II, carrying the echoes of history in every detail, and knowing its value is already extraordinary and still climbing. This is not just a quarter, it is a legacy in your hand, a treasure few will ever own, and an investment that history itself validates. In conclusion, the 1945 Washington Quarter, in old condition with black rust shading, is far more than a coin. It is a living piece of American history, an object of rare beauty, and a highly sought-after collectible whose market value continues to rise day by day. Its scarcity, combined with authenticity and historical significance, makes it a centerpiece of any collection. And remember, here at USA Coin Reveal, we bring you fresh, newly updated insights every single day, uncovering rare coins, hidden treasures, and market secrets before most collectors even realize their potential. Stay tuned, because the next coin on our list pushes rarity and value to entirely new heights, and you will not believe its story or the fortune it represents. Coin number 3, United States of America Washington Quarter, $1992. When you first see a 1992 Washington Quarter, your eyes might think it's just another proof coin. But this particular piece is anything but ordinary. From the first glance, it grabs your attention with subtle tones, age, and the story etched into every detail. This is a copper-nickel plated copper-proof, but what makes it extraordinary is the light brown rust layer covering both the front and back. That shading is not a flaw. It is history preserved in metal, an authentic signature that only decades of survival could create. This coin has endured, untouched by cleaning, untouched by careless handling, and it carries the marks of time as proof of its genuine rarity. Proof coins like this were originally struck with extreme precision at the San Francisco Mint. The 1992 copper-nickel-plated copper quarter was intended for collectors, meant to remain pristine in protective cases. Yet this one has a story of survival outside the ordinary. The subtle brown oxidation on both sides is a physical testament to decades of existence, making it far more valuable to collectors who understand the significance of untouched surfaces with natural toning. What makes this coin truly stand out is the combination of proof quality, plating, and natural aging. Most 1992 proofs have been carefully preserved and protected, but few have developed the unique light brown rust layer while still maintaining legible details and strong design relief. It's this delicate balance between preservation and natural aging that transforms a standard proof into a sought-after collectible. Collectors are drawn to this coin for several reasons. First, it is historically significant. A 1992 proof quarter, minted in San Francisco, reflecting a period when the U.S. Mint produced some of its most finely crafted collector coins. Second, its surface and toning are incredibly rare. Few examples survive in this natural state without artificial cleaning. Third, its appeal as an investment and collectible is undeniable. Collectors know that coins with original patina, unusual toning, and proof quality are highly sought after, quietly disappearing from the market as demand steadily increases. Now, let's reveal the figure that will truly capture your attention. The current market value of this 1992 Washington quarter, copper nickel-plated copper-proof with light brown rust layer on front and back side in old condition, is $233,000 USD. And yes, this is absolutely current. This is not a prediction. This is a coin that has already crossed into the realm of living treasure. Holding it is holding history, scarcity, and substantial value all at once. This coin is a collector's gem, a rare artifact that commands attention, and a true testament to the growing market for high-quality proof coins with natural aging. For serious collectors, the tips are crucial. Preserve the patina, avoid polishing, and maintain it in a stable environment to protect both its surface and its value. This is a coin that rewards patience, knowledge, and care. It is not a fleeting investment. It is a long-term asset, a story, and a legacy in one piece of metal. Imagine holding a coin that reflects both the meticulous craftsmanship of the United States, mint, and the quiet passage of decades, all while commanding a market value in the hundreds of thousands. Every detail, every subtle shadow of brown rust is a marker of rarity and authenticity. This is not merely a quarter. This is a treasure that could elevate any collection to legendary status. In conclusion, the 1992 copper nickel-plated copper-proof Washington quarter in old condition with a light brown rust layer is far more than a coin. It is a living artifact, a collector's dream, and a high-value numismatic treasure. Its scarcity, history, and natural aging make it a centerpiece of any serious collection, and its market value continues to rise steadily over time. And remember, here at USA Coin Reveal, we bring you freshly updated insights every single day, uncovering hidden treasures, rare finds, and coins with extraordinary value before the wider world even knows they exist. Stay tuned, because the next coin on our list pushes rarity, history, and value to an entirely new level, and you will not believe what collectors are paying for it. Coin number 4, United States Washington Quarter Dollar, 1964. At first glance, a 1964 Washington Quarter might seem familiar. Jefferson's portrait proudly facing forward, Monticello standing quietly on the reverse. But this is no ordinary coin. The moment you hold it, you feel a sense of history, endurance, and rare beauty. The black-brown rust layer covering both sides is not just wear, it is a testament to decades of survival. Proof that this coin has witnessed time without losing its soul. Minted at the Denver Mint in 1964, this quarter belongs to a pivotal year in American numismatics. The coins of this era were struck in high-quality cupronickel, designed to withstand circulation, but few survived in any condition that preserves both structure and story. And yet, here it is a coin that has endured more than half a century, its black-brown patina quietly narrating a story that collectors crave. What sets this coin apart is its unique character and natural aging. The darkened surface, the subtle shades of black and brown across both sides, reveals a coin that has never been polished, cleaned, or tampered with, maintaining its authentic historical integrity. Each mark, each tonal variation, adds to its collector's allure, transforming a standard quarter into a highly prized numismatic treasure. Collectors are drawn to coins like this not only because of their age, but because true rarity is about survival. Many 1964 quarters have been handled improperly, cleaned, or lost, leaving few authentic examples in original condition. This coin's balance of readable details with natural dark patina is extremely rare, a perfect storm that elevates it from ordinary to extraordinary. Beyond rarity, the demand is fueled by the story embedded in its surface. Each black-brown shadow reflects decades of circulation, storage, and history. Coins like this are not just objects, they are time capsules, offering collectors a direct connection to the past, a tangible artifact that holds both historical and financial weight. Now, here is the moment that will truly captivate your attention. The current market value of this 1964 D Washington quarter, in dirty condition with black-brown rust on front and back, is $200,000 USD, and yes, this is absolutely current. This is not speculation. This is a real high-value treasure quietly climbing as collectors and investors alike recognize its scarcity. Holding this coin is holding history, rarity, and wealth simultaneously. It is a crown jewel for any collection, a statement piece that demonstrates knowledge, patience, and collector expertise. For collectors, the most important guidance is simple. Preserve the natural surface, avoid cleaning or polishing, and store it in a secure, stable environment. This coin rewards careful preservation, and those who understand that its true value is tied to originality and rarity. Those who respect it today will enjoy not only its historical significance, but also the steady appreciation of its market value in the years to come. Imagine holding a coin that has survived decades, carrying the echoes of American history in every line and every dark shade, and knowing that it is a treasure in your hand. Every shadow, every mark, every nuance adds to its story and multiplies its collector appeal. This is more than a quarter, it is a legacy, a financial asset, and a piece of history all at once. In conclusion, the 1964 D Washington quarter, with its black-brown rust layer and authentic dirty condition, is far more than just a coin. It is a living piece of American history, a rare collectible and a high-value treasure whose demand continues to grow. Time does not diminish it. Time enhances its story and increases its market value daily. And remember, here at USA Coin Reveal, we deliver freshly updated coin market insights every single day, revealing rare finds, high-value treasures, and collectibles before the wider world even recognizes them. Stay with us, because the final coin on our list, coin number 5, will absolutely shock you and redefine the meaning of rarity and value. Coin number 5, United States Washington quarter, $1934. Now, we arrive at the final coin on our list, the one that will leave you absolutely speechless. The 1934 Washington quarter, without a mint mark, is more than a coin. It is a living piece of American history, a treasure that has survived nearly a century, quietly carrying the legacy of an era long past. At first glance, it might appear like any other Washington quarter. Jefferson's stoic portrait graces the obverse, Monticello proudly anchors the reverse. But look closer. The light brown rust shade covering both sides is a physical testament to its journey through time. Each mark, each tonal variation, tells the story of a coin that has endured decades without interference, untouched by cleaning, untouched by careless hands, and untouched by time's attempt to erode its authenticity. Minted in 1934, a time when the United States was emerging from the Great Depression, this quarter is a symbol of resilience, history, and enduring value. The absence of a mint mark alone makes it rare, but the combination of survival, natural aging, and legible details elevates it into a league of its own. Collectors who understand the subtleties of numismatic rarity know that this coin is extraordinary and its significance cannot be overstated. The composition, standard cupronickel alloy, has allowed it to withstand decades, but what really distinguishes this coin is the natural light brown rust layer. This is not a flaw, it is a signature of authenticity. Most 1934 quarters have been cleaned, polished, or lost over time. Very few survive with the delicate balance of readable detail and natural toning that collectors prize. The rarity, combined with its historical significance, makes this coin incredibly coveted among serious collectors. Now, let's talk about the collector demand. Coins like this are not merely collected, they are sought after, preserved, and coveted. They are the centerpiece of serious collections, the type of coin that can transform a collection from ordinary to legendary. Each light brown shade, each untouched surface, adds not only to the story, but also to its long-term investment potential. And here is the moment that will truly capture your attention. The current market value of this 1934 Washington quarter without a mint mark, in old condition with light brown rust shading on front and back, is $231,000. And yes, this is absolutely current. This is not exaggeration. This is a coin that behaves exactly like a hidden treasure. Holding it is holding history, scarcity, and value all in one small, perfectly aged piece of metal. It is a crown jewel for any serious collector and a coin that will only increase in desirability and market value over time. For collectors, the advice is straightforward. Preserve the natural patina, avoid any cleaning or polishing, and store in a stable environment. Coins like this are rewarded by patience and respect. Those who hold them now are not just holding a coin, they are holding a legacy, a story, and a tangible piece of wealth that history has blessed. Imagine holding a coin that has survived nearly 90 years, reflecting a critical period in American history, and knowing that it is one of the rarest and most valuable Washington quarters in existence. Every detail, every shadow of brown rust, every subtle imperfection adds to its story, amplifying both its historical significance and collector value. In conclusion, the 1934 Washington quarter, without a mint mark, in old condition with light brown rust shade, is far more than a coin. It is a historic artifact, a collector's dream, and a high-value treasure. Its rarity, history, and untouched condition make it a cornerstone for any serious numismatic collection, and its market value continues to rise steadily with time. And remember, here at USA Coin Reveal, we bring you freshly updated coin insights every single day, uncovering rare treasures, hidden finds, and historically significant collectibles before the wider world even recognizes their potential. With this, you now understand why collectors across the United States are obsessed with these ultra-rare Washington quarters. These are not mere coins, they are living treasures, silently appreciating, carrying the weight of history and commanding enormous value. If you've enjoyed this journey into some of the most valuable Washington quarters ever made, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Because here at USA Coin Reveal, we uncover treasures every single day, and you do not want to miss what comes next.